This is Anthony, coming to you live from the Passo garage. Alright, people, I got a message for you, alright? I did a Niner Faithful Challenge, alright? I want the Empire to rise, alright? Hopefully you guys are still doing it and tweeting Jed York's ass every day to fire Roman and to re-sign Harbaugh. I got another challenge for you guys. For all you guys and girls going to the game on Saturday night versus the Chargers, alright? You want your voice to be heard? Now let's break this down really quick, okay? I want to break this down first. Back in 2003, there was some fuckery going on in the organization. You know, Terry Donahue got all high and mighty, didn't like Steve Mariucci, and, decided, at the end of the season that would be his last year there. With no backup plan. Because the man has the fucking ego of whatever. His ego's way out of control. So he decides to shit can Mariucci. Which he wasn't the best 49ers coach, okay? Not saying that at all. But he was a damn good one, okay? He was a decent-ass coach. He was an above-average coach, okay? Now, our great organization's front office had no fucking plan whatsoever. So what do? They call up the Miami Hurricanes, and they're like, hey, Dennis, you want a job, bro? You do good in college. We don't know shit about you, though, or how you would do in the NFL. Come on down. And then started the horrible years. 2004, 2-14. Now let's go through every season until when? Until when? Okay? We went through Dennis Erickson, Mike Nolan. He started recruiting, okay? He started building this team that we have now. He started drafting some of the players. Then, he couldn't win. So, let's try Mike Singletary out. He's a good defensive coach, good linebacker. He comes in, starts drafting more players, but couldn't win shit either. As a matter of fact, in 2010, he won 6 games. 6 games! We already have more wins than that with 2 games left. With all the crap that's been going on with injuries and Jonathan Martin and Greg Roman not being able to call a play to save his ass, okay? Then Jim Harbaugh comes in 2011, and what happens? BAM! That's what happens. Instantly takes Mike Nolan and Mike Singletary's team that they had the identical teams and flipped the switch. 6-10, 13-3. NFC Conference Championship game. The following year, same team, couple players added here and there, moved around. Same basic team. 11-5, Super Bowl. And then what happens in the Super Bowl? A goal line stance, goal line red zone, whatever. And we have Frank Gore. He doesn't touch the ball once. We passed the ball 4 times. That's how great your offensive coordinator is. People that think that it's not his fault. And not only did we pass the ball 4 times, it was basically the same damn play 4 times in a row. Then the following season, we go 12-4, NFC Conference Championship game. 1 play away from making a back-to-back Super Bowl appearance. And what does Greg Roman do again? He throws the same play that didn't work in the Super Bowl the year before in that damn game. The bottom line here is that this is not Harbaugh's fault. Harbaugh has done nothing but turn this team around. And as much as I want Greg Roman gone, first and foremost, we need Harbaugh back. Do you want to go through another egotistical decision like's being made right now? Because the decision that's being made right now, if Harbaugh leaves, is on Jed York's ego, on Trent Baalke's ego, because Harbaugh challenged them. He challenged Jed York. He challenged Trent Baalke in the offseason. He wanted complete control over this offense. Baalke told him to get fucked. And it started a fight. That caused animosity. Then in the preseason, Jed York's beautiful stadium that he built, that he's trying to impress all his rich friends. He brings a crew of them over to watch them practice, and Harbaugh refuses to let the players on the turf because it was pulling up, and he didn't want them to roll their ankles or tear ACLs or MCLs, so he pulls them off the field, embarrassing his snot-nosed ass Jed York, CEO, sitting there with his rich-ass friends, and Jed York told him to put the players back on the field, and he refused to, for the better good and safety of the players. That's the kind of head coach I want. Jed York, grow up. Grow up, Jed York. So, if Harbaugh leaves, it's all on egos. That's it. He's done nothing but perform. Nothing but perform. Greg Roman screwed this season up along with all our injuries. I mean, we were plagued with injuries. But still, Greg Roman should be able to get around that and figure out a game plan and not let Colin Kaepernick sit in the pocket when he doesn't have no blockers to protect him, especially with Jonathan Martin's ass letting the defender through every single play almost. Bottom line, here's my challenge. Sorry for the long rant. I wanted to make this short. But here's my challenge to all the Niner faithful, the true faithful, the faithful that have their eyes open and can see the big picture, what I just laid out to you. Because that's the honest God truth. And if you don't believe that, then there's a problem with your vision. You need to go to the eye doctor quick, bro, and get glasses. You're sitting in those stands. Every chance you get, you chant out, re-sign Harbaugh, re-sign Harbaugh, re-sign Harbaugh, re-sign Harbaugh. I want you to do that at this game and at the Arizona game. You hear me? Both games that we have left. I want you chanting out, re-sign Harbaugh. Let Jed York feel that. Let Trent Baalke feel that. Let Trent Baalke worry about his goddamn job, because that's the job that should be on the line, him and Roman. Because as great as everybody says, Trent Baalke knows how to draft and this and that, I believe that it was Harbaugh's ass that scouted out a lot of these players. As a matter of fact, he flew over to Kaepernick and played catch with him to see if he was good, and he traded up in the draft to draft for him, which he will go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks still. I'm standing by that statement with the right offensive coordinator, and I'm hoping, and I'm tweeting every day like I told you guys to Jed York to fire Roman, re-sign Harbaugh, and now I added acquire Chris Alt, Kaepernick's old coach, as an offensive coordinator. How awesome would that be? A man that knows how to use that weapon. That man's got a triple threat. He shouldn't be sitting in the pocket. He should be scaring defenses that he's going to run. He should be out of the pocket every damn play like he likes to do, and faking it up towards the field and throwing the ball as he's pretending to run the ball so the defense comes in. It's simple. And give the ball to our running backs. But anyways, chant, we want Harbaugh. Re-sign Harbaugh. Re-sign Harbaugh. Keep it going throughout the whole game. This week, next week, you guys are challenged. Let me see how faithful you guys are. This is a 49er empire. We're going to run this. We're coming at this, and we need to make the right decisions now. Let your voices be heard, and keep those tweets up. Passo out.